Yo, what up, this B, man? I'm just gonna go a little bit further in detail on this YouTube video about my opinions about going independent or shopping your single to a label to try to secure you a single deal. I think both of them are dope. It just depends on what your budget is. Both of them carry risk. You just have to figure out what risk you willing to take. I see a lot of guys out here who call themselves independent, and I always say this, man, you're not independent because you're on World Stone, you got a song on iTunes, man. That's not independent. If you don't have 100 to 150,000, and that's at the least, most people spend up to around 200, 250 grand to break a record out there. And I just hear a lot of people, man, out here saying they going independent, and it just shows the lack of knowledge that they have. It's a lot of those promoters out there that's taking these accounts from a lot of guys who may have a little bag or something, got a little money, and promising they can get at records played and added. And what they doing, it's the biggest game scam going on, man, with these goddamn promoters, man. What they do is they take your money, promise you some spins at these bullshit stations that's not reported. Radio stations that's in these little towns, man, they don't carry no weight with the labels. Labels don't look at them, what I'm saying, with no, type of respect. It's like buying YouTube views or Instagram followers. It carries no weight at all. And a lot of times when you get the good promoters out there, and there are some really good promoters out there, but they busy with the Universals and the Def Jams and the big companies. And if they take your project, which they rarely do, they're gonna be expensive because they know what it takes to break a record. A lot of people don't understand, man. There's about 5 to 10 different things that need to be going on at one time for a record to really grow its own legs and gain some momentum. They just think that, I'm gonna pay this DJ, and they go, nah, man, it don't go like that. First of all, the V103s, the Hot 97s, they don't even play them games with you. You know what I'm saying? And those are the stations that labels respect, man. You know what I mean? So you really, and if the promoter don't respect you, even the good ones, what's gonna happen is he gonna take your money, man, and do what he gotta do. But they not really gonna give a damn what you saying or what your feelings is about shit not getting spent and not turning out how you want it. You gonna fuck around and be looking for him and have some kind of beef with a nigga because they don't respect you. If a nigga don't know that it's gonna be a problem if you just take my money and just disrespect my money and my budget, which most of these little promoters be doing, then they gonna handle you. They gonna handle you. They gonna take your shit and they gonna be in the island somewhere kicking it. You know what I'm saying? It's very few solid promoters out here, man, that's gonna move or even take your account because they too busy with the large accounts. There's a bunch of peon ass promoters out there that's gonna take that 15 grand from you, that 20 grand, and you ain't gonna hear from them niggas no more. You know what I'm saying? Or they gonna give you the bullshit media base, reports and show you where you getting spins at where it don't count. You know what I'm saying? So it's good and bad people in the business, but just know this. There's no in between. There's no $50,000 campaigns. There's no $30,000 campaigns. And if your ass just playing with 10, 15 grand, 5 grand, don't even say you independent, man. Ain't no disrespect, man. Everybody don't have it like that. But do not say you independent because you not, man. You do not have a budget to be going independent. You just trying to put a record out that you like and you slapped it on iTunes, man. If you playing with 4, 5,000, 10,000, my advice to you is go concentrate on a hit record and try to get you a meeting with a label or something, man. You know what I mean? If you want to call me, that's one of the hats I wear. I walk an artist into a label that I feel confident in. I don't take all clients because a lot of niggas is a headache. You know what I'm saying? So, I got peace in my life, man. I ain't trying to take up every client just because they got some money, man. You got to have some integrity and you got to have a smash record that I believe in. But if you have those things, I will make a phone call and open that door for you and walk you in that label. Now, if you ask me my opinion on what would I do, I'm going to tell you what I do. And even though I can afford to put a record out independent, I'm not doing it. The risk is just too high. For me, my nut's not that big. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all nuts is that big. My nut's not that big, man. You know what I do now is if I find an artist that I think is dope, I'm gonna put some money into developing that artist and putting that artist with some great writers, great producers. And once I find that record that I'm confident in, I'm gonna jump my ass on a plane and I'm gonna go take some meetings, and I'm gonna see if I can pitch it to somebody that sees my vision. I just think that's the less expensive route to go, and if it don't work, you know, I ain't lost my ass in a deal, you know what I'm saying? So for you managers and artists who, feel like y'all have a hit single and y'all need some help to get in that door, on a legitimate tip, just give me a call. My information will be on my Instagram, in my bio. Give me a holler, man. If you cool people, you got some integrity, you got some business about yourself, man. You ain't got your hand out asking for no favors, and that's the only thing that bothered me about a lot of new artists and managers, man. They introduce themselves by asking for a favor, and those are one of the things that I never could understand. When I was building my relationships, man, I do 20 favors before I even ask for one. Because when I ask for one, it's going to be a big one. So y'all young managers and artists, man, stop calling people that got services and companies and asking for them to do something for free for you. If you build a rapport with somebody, then you get to that point where a person will show you some love. But when you calling a man for the first time and y'all doing business, man, have some money in your hand, man, and that's with anything, man. You don't go to the barber shop and get no haircut without no money to pay for your haircut, right? You don't do that in no business, especially in entertainment business. That is the quickest way to get your goddamn phone number blocked. And I'm just being real with y'all, man. Also, for the record, if you're thinking about calling me and you want to do some business, just so you know, I don't charge my consulting fee until after I deliver the meeting. I don't play them games about send me some money to my account or Western Union me some money. That's what them lames do that's trying to take advantage of folks that's working hard for their money, man. What I do is this: after I deliver the meeting, after I get you in there, you shake that person's hand that I promised you that I was going to set you up with, then my consulting fee is due. And you're not paying for a meeting for the ones who say, I don't want to pay for a meeting. That's one of the most craziest things I ever heard somebody say anyway. You paying for 25 years of experience in building relationships to be able to walk down those hallways and walk in that office. That's what you're paying me for. But again, my fee is due after I deliver what I promise. Now, if the label gonna sign you, that's up to you and that label or that person to decide to do business together. That's out of my hands. I'm not God. You know what I'm saying? So just so that's how I run my thing, man. If that's something you're interested in and something you respect, then we can get busy.